Hi, I'm Anna Anderson, CEO and founder of the Women in Project Management Network. I'm a project manager by profession, a career coach, a PMP trainer, and a LinkedIn learning instructor. But more importantly, I'm someone who's been in your shoes. Not too long ago, I was filled with doubt, stepping out of my comfort zone and navigating rejection after rejection. It wasn't an easy journey, but through perseverance, hard work, and lessons learned, I finally found my yes. That moment changed everything, not just for me, but for the many people I've since had the privilege to help. I've seen how lives transform when you have the right tools, when you have the right support and encouragement to pursue those six-figure project management roles. On the Project Management Connect show, here I share inspiring stories from project managers who've gone through aspiring to hired. I also bring in industry experts, recruiters, and hiring managers to show us how it's done. Together, we'll explore practical strategies and actionable tips to help you on your journey. So, whether you're just starting out, transitioning into project management, or looking to elevate your project management career, this podcast is for you. If project management feels like your calling, or if you're just exploring, it's time to dive in. So let's get started, fellow project manager. Your journey begins here.
Welcome to today's episode of the Project Manager Connect show. I'm so glad you're here today. So today I want to get into what we covered in my recent free masterclass, how to transition into project management in just 7 steps, even if you have no experience. This session was packed with tons of information, and I thought, why not share the highlights with all of you? So grab a notebook or just tune in because this could be the start of your project management journey. So let's start with the basics. If you're new to project management, you might be wondering, what exactly is a project manager? And that's the first thing we discussed, understanding the foundations. So a project manager is essentially someone who oversees a project from start to finish. They manage teams, timelines, budgets, and deliverables, ensuring everything stays on track. It's about solving problems, leading teams, and delivering results. But here's the key takeaway. You don't need a fancy job title or years of experience to start thinking like a project manager. If you've ever planned an event, led a team at work, or even organized a family trip, you've already done some form of project management. The key is recognizing these transferable skills. Next, we talked about certifications. I always get this question. Do I need a certification to break into project management? And my answer is it depends. Certifications like Certified Associate Project Management, CAPM, or Project Management Professional, PMP, can give you credibility, but they are not the only way to get started. If you're new to the field, the CAPM is a great entry point because it doesn't require years of experience. Certifications show potential employers that you're serious about this career path. Now, let's talk about experience. This one is very important. One of the biggest myths is that you need a formal project manager title to gain that project management experience. That's not true. In the masterclass, I shared ways to build experience right from where you are. For example, you can lead a volunteer project, take ownership of a team initiative at your work, or even start managing small personal projects. The goal is to show that you can lead, you can organize, and deliver results no matter the setting. We also covered essential skills every project manager needs. And let me tell you, this isn't just about being technical. Yes, knowing tools like Microsoft Project, Jira is very helpful, but the real game changers are your soft skills. Communication, leadership, problem solving, and time management are absolutely critical. These are the skills that make you stand out and help you thrive in the project management space. Networking is another thing we talked about. It is a game changer. One thing I emphasized in the masterclass is the power of building connections. Networking is how you learn about job openings, get referrals, and gain information in the industry. And no, it's not just about sending random LinkedIn requests. It's about engaging with people, joining groups, attending events, and even just having meaningful conversations with other project managers. Your network is your net worth, especially in project management. We also looked at personal branding and marketing because you cannot skip this. Here's the thing: your resume, your LinkedIn profile, and overall presence need to tell a story that screams, hey, I'm ready for this role. In the masterclass, I shared tips on how to position yourself as the perfect candidate, even if you're transitioning from a completely different field. Highlight your transferable skills, showcase your achievements, and let your confidence shine through. And finally, we talked interviewing. This is where the magic happens. Interviews can feel intimidating, but they are your opportunity to show potential employers that you're the right person for the job. We talked about STAR stories, standing for situation, task, action, result, to structure your answers that really sell your experience. The key is to focus on how you've solved problems, led teams, or delivered results in the past, even if it wasn't an official project manager role. So, what's the big takeaway? Breaking into project management is 100% possible, even if you don't have a ton of experience or the title yet. It's about understanding the field, gaining relevant experience, building your network, and confidently positioning yourself as a leader. If you're listening to this and thinking, this sounds like something I want to do, let me tell you, it's absolutely achievable. That's it for today's episode. I hope this gave you some type of clear roadmap to start your project management journey. If you found this helpful, I'd love for you to share it with someone who might need it. And if you want to talk further, make sure you continue tuning in for my upcoming workshops and resources, or just book a call. I'd love to help you take the next step. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep dreaming big and take action. You've got this.